Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. We had a awesome session this morning in Money Moves as we traded live and learn and earn. We had a lot of people that made money, and I'm going to show you how I did this even after we finished getting into the same play. Did this and then got in a third time and made another 27%. So somewhere around $1,300 I wound up making in just having the tools. Okay, let's talk about what's important right now. What's important right now is that you know what's coming tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna get to job data that's coming tomorrow, but I want to dive into a few hot stock right now and let you guys know exactly what's going on. NASDAQ is kind of flat here after a sell-off and a run-up, right? So we had a sell-off this morning. We had some minor job data that came out, but the big data is tomorrow. We'll get to that later. And we've been drifting up here on the NASDAQ as the S&P is flat and the Dow keeps hitting a new all-time highs, okay? So let's talk about the big one. Look at that. Look at that. SOXL is down 17%. Wow. What is happening? Is everything going crazy? No. That's expected, right? Because you have to know what you are trading. It is a daily, look at that, a direction daily semiconductor bull 3x ETF. Let's go right here. SOXL is down today because it is a 3-time leverage ETF tracking the highly volatile semiconductor sector. Okay, so this is tracking the semiconductor sector. When chip stocks experience a minor decline due to sector profile, or should I say profit taking, shifting investors' sentiment, or broader tech market pullbacks, the fund mechanically amplifies those losses by 300%. So you understand? So 100 on the regular equals 300. So coming down, it drops fast, all right? You see, okay? So if that's down, I know ticker symbol DRAM is down too. Let's just go to it. DRAM has to be down too. Why? Because the same thing. Let's go here. I'm sorry. Let's go here. You know what? I'm going to just add it to here. I'm going to add DRAM. DRAM is probably down too. Yep, there we go. 9%. So this is DRAM. It's down by 9%. Now watch this, like I showed my followers in Money Moves. If you go out a month, you'll see up and down action. And this is not a long-term investment, if you ask me. This is a swing trade, and sometimes a long-term swing trade, meaning weeks or month. And if you catch this down here, you can sell it up here. If you catch it down here, you could sell it up here. You see what I'm saying? If you catch it down here, it may return to this. But remember, all right, it's a direction daily semiconductor bull 3 times ETF. So when things are going good, it goes up 3 times the speed. But when it's coming down, it comes down. Look at that. From 280 all the way to 180. From January 3rd to June 5th, a $100 decline. Okay, so just know, instead of doing options, you can do that, make money, but you can also lose a lot of money. Let's talk about Micron, ticker symbol MU. It's down 9% today. Same thing, without even going to a real chart, we could see that for the 5-day, it's kind of back down to where it was on June 29th, right? 1054-ish. Now we're at 1043-ish. I told the money movers, of course, you could buy in dollars and not shares. It's an expensive stock, so you can buy in dollars and not shares. You can buy $5, $10, $100 or whatever. do a little nibbling, but I'm holding back on any big buys. Why? Because of tomorrow. We'll get to that. This HIMS is up 9%, was up as much as 9.5%, and it is up. Now, we are up massively, just like SOXL. SOXL, I'm still up 21%, even when it being down, because I bought it low. Remember, everyone is not in it at the same price. I bought it extremely low. I'm still up 21%. Just like HIMS, you guys know I've been talking about it. We bought it low and then it fell. We bought more when it was beat down, and now we are up with HIMS, okay? And HIMS keep having these pump days, and it is pumping. I am currently up 90% on HIMS. I am positive $90,000 on HIMS. Wow. No, I'm sorry, $20,000. I'm up $20,000 on HIMS, 90%. I was going to go, wow. Okay. And then I have another portfolio where I'm up even more. Okay. Just keeping it real here, guys. I was like, whoa. I was about to cut this off and go sell, 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 sell. But I'm not going to do that. So, non-farm payroll, June data is coming out tomorrow. What time? It's coming out tomorrow, an hour before the market open. This is New York Times, Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, July 12th. Economists are projecting a gain of 115,000 jobs, okay, with the unemployment rate expected to hold steady around 4.3, right? So you know that going in. And then you have jolts right here. But we are in a time frame where good news could be bad news and bad news could be good news. For instance, if we don't add the jobs, if we didn't gain 115,000 jobs and we only gained 110,000 jobs, that would be negative for the jobs, but it may be positive for the stock market. Or if we add more than 115,000 jobs. Let's just say we add 118,000, 120,000 jobs. That may be negative for the stock market because the Fed will have less reasons to lower interest rates. And the market does have its eyes on the interest rates. So the job market can be doing bad, but the hopes that interest rates being lowered could be doing good, and we can have a green day, though people are losing jobs. Follow? Why? Because the only way, or one of the main ways, not the only way, one of the main ways that the Fed could get control of inflation is making sure that we have less money to spend. That's what it boils down to. Okay? I made this 30% is showing you that you don't need a lot, right? And then before that, I made 27%. There we go. And then I made another 27%. And that is in how I read this chart. Okay? This is my traffic trader in Money Moves, right? I'm going to try to pause this and try to get into a play right before your eyes. Is what I'm going to do. So here's my traffic trader. This is what we call the rear view mirror, right? This is what we call retracement. We got a crossover here. It's red light, but it's kind of flat here. But it's kind of bearish on the SPY. And we are doing what's called retracement. So we wait until we have two candles beneath the 9 EMA. We have a red light, which means that even though we're printing a green candle, we could still be going down. Now I'm going to pause it and try to get into a play. So I've decided to get into the Qs, right? And I'm doing a put on the Qs because we have a red light. I'm on a 2-minute time frame. But what I'm going to do is just scalp out a small positions. I'm going to enter into a put right here. I do this live in front of everybody. But what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to get out right here. Okay, let's make that so I'm buying some shares right now. Boom. I'm buying at the top here, but I'm just going to sell here. So I'm going to get out right there, right? And I'm doing a put to 727, right? 727 is where I'm doing the put to. Right there. That's what I'm doing a put to. 727, right? Let's just do a full line to 727. Bam. Okay. And here's where I'm going to get out while doing this. Now we're going higher. We could have a turnaround right here. It's getting really, really dangerous for me. Okay. I got into a play. Let me show you that I'm down. I'm going to show you that I'm down. I got in, I'm down. And we're just going to walk this through. Hopefully it doesn't take long. Now this is indecision, so you really shouldn't get in, but I'm going to show you how I'm scalping. Okay, let's go back. And what I want is this to just come down just to here. So I'm going to just scale in and buy a little few more at the top of this range. 76. Okay, I'm buying more. I'm buying more at 76. We got a turnaround happening here. We're breaking through the green, but I'm also going to put a stop loss in because we're in a little bear territory. So I'm going to put a stop loss in and I'm going to respect my stop loss, meaning I'm going to get out. So at the top of this wick, I'm going to just come to this nearest candle. This is going to be a hard stop for me, right? A hard stop. Okay. And now we're starting to wick and lose a little. So this is my stop loss. So let me put it here. I'm going to show you guys in real time. I'm going to put stop loss here. Okay. Let's make that the same color. That's going to be my stop loss right there. That's going to be a hard stop. Now, what I'm going to do is instead of waiting for it to come all the way back down to my target, I'm simply going to see if it breaks beneath. And if it doesn't, I'm going to have a hard stop right there. So let's see in real time. I want you to see where I'm at now. I'm down. I'm positive. But look at the candle as she comes down. This is just me scalping. Now I'm up a little bit. We're going to watch this. I may cut this video. I may cut it. But I really want you guys to see this in real time. Now I'm getting nervous because we got a green. As you could see, I'm going negative. But I'm going to respect this stop loss really hard. I'm going to check the rear view mirror. What's the rear view mirror? This is part of the traffic trader. Okay. It's showing that we still could be bearish. The RSI here, we're in bearish territory. Okay. So I'm just babysitting this as I go to positive. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video right here so it's not 7 minutes long, but I'm going to show you win or lose what I'm going to do. Now, it wasn't even a strong signal, okay? I just wanted to show you guys something. As you could see that I'm down, and I'm down as long as it's printing green candles. Now we're starting to cross over. And I'm going to have a hard respect for this line, meaning I will tap out if it touches here. I'm going to go up to the top of this wick, of this candle. I'm going to tap out if it goes here, and I will show you guys the end result. So I'm back again. I've decided to actually buy a few more. Why am I buying a few more? It's showing we're meeting resistance right here. If it goes back up here, I'm going to buy a few more. But if it goes here, I'm going to stop out. Now I'm buying more. Here we go. We're coming down. And as we come down, you could see now I'm up 15%, $140 just like that as we come down. Now I'm going to move my stop loss. I'm going to take my stop loss and I'm going to move it down here in profit. Okay? And I may not wait for it to get to the bottom of this range. I may just take my money right here. And there it is. As you can see, 24%, $200 right in front of you guys. Okay? Let me get out of this play. Now she flushing and I'm up 30%. Now I'm definitely, oh my goodness, there we go. I was up 30%, right? Because she's flushing now. Now I'm up 28%. As you could see, it broke beneath and it came down. So I'm getting out. 97. Let's sell. I'm going to put a sell order in at 100. Boom. Let's get that. And she coming down. So this is how it's done, good people. We do this all of the time. Order filled. Boom. Sold it for even higher. Guys, come and join us. Learn how to do this. Learn how I just made that quick money right there by using this method and trusting this traffic trader. Now, that was a difficult one to get in, but you can clearly see how I simply made this money by learning my tools, okay? Learning this traffic trader and learning, sorry guys, and learning how it works, okay? And learning how to scalp out just a small area to walk away with good money. And that is how it's done. That's how I teach. And, walking away with a nice little piece of change, okay? Money Moves will be the top link below. I know this one is long. Money Moves will be the top link below. It will actually, on this one, it's going to be the only one. Come, earn, and learn with us. I just wanted to show you in real time how I make money and the family makes money also. And if I would have stayed in this play, look at it now. Okay? Yes, it printed 2 yellow lights, but then it's going to turn red. She's going to drop, and the further she drops, because I was trusting the rearview mirror, the more money I would have made. But we don't get greedy. We take our money and we get out. Take the classes over the weekend. I will be live trading Monday morning, Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Okay? We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.